So today I want to talk to you guys about pruning. God pruning us so that we can produce more fruit in our life. But there's something I want to address here that I don't think I've ever seen anybody address. So stick with me. John chapter 15, verses 1 through 8. I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. Every branch in me that does not produce fruit, he removes. And he prunes every branch that produces fruit so that it will produce more fruit. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me, and I in you. Just as a branch is unable to produce fruit by itself unless it remains on the vine, neither can you unless you remain in me. I am the vine. You are the branches. The one who remains in me and I in him produces much fruit, because you can do nothing without me. If anyone does not remain in me, he is thrown aside like a branch and he withers. They gather them, throw them into the fire, and they are burned. If you remain in me, and my words remain in you, ask whatever you want, and it will be done for you. My Father is glorified by this, that you produce much fruit and prove to be my disciples. So pruning is when a gardener cuts off unhealthy parts of a plant to make it have a healthier life, right? So it has something on it that is not benefiting it. So he's going to remove it. And at first it's going to hurt. At first he's got to cut it off. At first it's, going to look like something that is bringing the plant down. But then eventually the plant heals and then it starts producing better than it was before because the thing that was causing it so much harm was removed. So this is what God does to us. God sees something in our life, a branch that is not producing fruit, and he prunes it. He gets rid of it, knowing that after we heal, we are going to be more productive. I heard so many people talk about this, but I've never heard it in the sights of what happens when that thing comes back. What happens when God prunes something out of your life and you feel like, oh, I'm done, I've moved on, I'm whatever, but then it comes back. So I just want to encourage you today that when something comes back, that doesn't always mean that you're doing something wrong. It doesn't always mean that you're the person that allowed it to come back into your life. Sometimes God is going to allow something to grow back because the first time that he pruned it, you didn't learn everything you were supposed to learn. The first time that he pruned it, your mind was so boggled down by everything else you had going on that you couldn't look at it the way that God was trying to get you to look at it. Your mind was so corrupted at that moment, you couldn't truly receive from it what God was trying to use to change you. Recently, I've been talking a lot about rejoicing in our suffering. And so what I want to challenge you to do is to be grateful when God brings something back into your life, because you have the opportunity now to say, you know what? I no longer have such a strong emotional attachment to this. I can look at it more clearly. The fog has been lifted. God, thank you for healing me from that. God, thank you for everything that you did for me in that season. And now that this thing is back here and I'm just kind of reminiscing on it, I know how to walk through this with so much more grace, with so much more determination, because now I can look at this situation and I see how God has already pulled me through it. I've seen the lessons that I learned, and I've seen how this has made me into a better person. This has brought me closer to Christ. So now that it's popping up again and I'm reminiscing, I can just say, you know what? That was a good thing that happened to me. And I'm so grateful for what I learned. And with this newfound clarity, with this newfound comfort in who God is, I now know that that wasn't the moment that was supposed to break me. That wasn't the thing that was going to end my life. But if you had asked me when it first happened, I definitely felt that way. So God, thank you. Thank you for reminding me of a difficult season that you pulled me through. And that tells me that any difficult season I'm facing right now, you are going to do the same. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a great day.